held by Argentina. First, though, the anthem, starting with Brazil.
De esperança a terra desce, se em teu formoso céu risonho e límpido, gigante pela própria natureza, és bela, és forte, és pávido colosso, se o teu futuro espelha essa grandeza, terra dourada, entre outras vilas do Brasil, os filhos desse sol. Aclamada Brasil!
Good smattering of Brazilian fans in La Paz. Now the chance for the home fans to sing the Bolivian anthem.
Siguen hoy en contraste armonioso, dulces signos de paz y de unión.
Good stuff. Lots of enthusiastic support for the home side, despite the fact that this has not been a terrific campaign for them, and they've never really been in contention, in all honesty, for a return to the big stage of the World Cup finals. The officials are all from Paraguay. Ebe Aquino is the main man in charge. Leodan Gonzalez is the man back in front of the screen, performing the role of the video assistant referee. So, Bolivia against Brazil. Let's have a look at the sides. Bolivia were beaten 3-0 in Colombia last week, their third successive defeat. Coach Cesar Farias makes 6 changes, and as you saw there, 34-year-old Marcelo Moreno is recalled. He missed that Colombia game, suspended. Also in for Bolivia are Jairo Quinteros, Gabriel Villamil, Jose Herrera, Henry Vasa and Jason Chura. And for Brazil, who were 4-0 winners over Chile in Rio last week, well, no Neymar or Vinicius Junior. They are both suspended. There are 7 changes from Coach Tite. Probably easier to tell you the 4 who stay in. Alisson, Marquinhos, Antony and Lucas Paqueta are those 4. Amongst those returning, Philip Coutinho, Richarlison and Dani Alves, winning a 122nd cap for his country. There are the two benches, should they be required, and some of them will, of course. But it's Brazil without Neymar. You always feel Brazil are happier when they are with Neymar, and you can understand why. So we are at altitude. Brazil have complained in the past that this is a difficult place for them to play. In fact, this venue was banned by FIFA as an international venue for a few years, such as the altitude at the Estadio Hernando Siles. There's Eber Aquino, the Paraguayan referee, ready to get us underway. That FIFA ban on this ground was 12 years ago now. It's a troubled world we live in at the moment, and both sides are afforded a moment's reflection for those who are struggling across the globe with all kinds of conflict, illness and unhappiness. Let's hope this game can put a smile on a few faces as Bolivia, in the green jerseys, white shorts, kick off from left to right against Brazil in their usual strip of the yellow jerseys and blue shorts. Brazil unbeaten so far in World Cup qualifying. They have 41 points from the games they've played thus far. Argentina's record for a qualifying campaign stands at 43. Here's Fabinho exchanging a pass with Lucas Paqueta, finding Alex Telles. Lucas Paqueta was just knocked over after the ball had gone there, right in front of the referee, by Gabriel Villamil, who let it go. Brazil have the ball. Marquinhos. Two old stagers there coming together. Marcelo Moreno and Dani Alves. It's Fabinho again. And an early touch for his club mate Alisson in goal.
Boa bola.
Lucas Paqueta. Dani Alves, Marquinhos here. Eder Militao finds Alex Telles. Richarlison doing the running. Just got away from him. Richarlison just feeling something there, right ankle maybe. It's a bobbly, bouncy looking surface on the evidence of that. Jose Maria Carrasco was sticking with Richarlison here, whose touch wasn't the best. Segredo advancing down that left-hand touchline for Bolivia. Bruno Guimaraes here, big day for him. It's only his 6th cap, a rare start in the Tite lineup. Fabinho moving it quickly to Coutinho. Anthony, confronted by Roberto Fernandez, looking for a little bit of support and finding it in Lucas Paqueta. Dani Alves into Philippe Coutinho. And Coutinho trying his luck from distance. The ball does fly at this altitude and will perhaps encourage players to have a pop from here and there, but even for Coutinho, this was optimistic. He is a man very much back in form, though. Moreno. Throw-in quickly taken to Jason Chura. Didn't have the ball for long. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes getting it out from underneath his feet where it looked like it might get caught for a moment. Jose Sagredo's long ball downfield towards Moreno. Here's Marquinhos. Dani Alves for Fabinho. Alex Tellez chasing this, was just beaten to it by Jose Herrera. The home supporters and the Brazilian travelling fans will be disappointed not to see Neymar. I'm not sure that Neymar will be terribly disappointed not to be here. 5 years ago, he posted a picture of himself in an oxygen mask when Brazil were playing in La Paz, saying his word was translated that the conditions were inhumane for playing football. Roberto Fernandez with this throw-in for Bolivia. Out of play by Dani Alves. He's only 2 short now of Cafu's 125 international appearances for Brazil. Cafu is second in the all-time list behind... he's 2 behind Roberto Carlos. He's quite a few behind Cafu. 142, Cafu leads the way. Dani Alves, 123. Alex Tellez. Richarlison, who scored a lovely goal after he came on against Chile in Brazil's last game. Here's Fabinho. Eder Militao. Philippe Coutinho. Sliding challenge was a really good one by Jose Maria Carrasco. At the centre of that basically 5-man defence, Jose Maria Carrasco exchanges a pass with Jairo Quinteros and another. Jason Chura. Decent little spell of possession for the home side. Quinteros for Vasa. Getting over the stretched out leg of Alex Tellez, the little back heel didn't quite come off when Jose Herrera tried it, but he has the ball again here and he has a go. Well, Alisson had wondered a little bit from his goal. Philippe Coutinho beautifully dispossessed by Vasa, and in his imagination I think that this shot from Jose Herrera flew into the top right corner of Alisson's goal. In reality, it troubled the photographers more than the goalkeeper. Jose Sagredo back to goalkeeper Ruben Cordano. Newish face in goal for Bolivia, only his 5th cap. Been around for 2 or 3 seasons, but it's not been a regular. Now putting together back-to-back appearances in the Bolivian goal. Pedro Quinteros. That's a wins the throw. Herrera takes it and it bounced up and got away from Jason Chura when it really shouldn't have done. Anthony, Dani Alves, Fabinho. You can see what an awkward playing surface it is. That's good feet though. The cross comes in, aimed towards Marcelo Moreno. Vasa, curling cross in. Bit of a pile-up on the edge of the goal mouth. Three players went for it and they all fell over each other. Jose Sagredo forward. Moreno still in the middle, hoping it might come his way. This is a good spell for the home side. Villarreal was dispossessed, but Bolivia have it with Jose Maria Carrasco. Herrera to Vasa, who should have controlled it. But I think it's perfectly evident in the first 10 minutes of this game that this pitch is very lively and bobbly and bouncy, and controlling the ball will not be easy. It's only 19, Jose Herrera, making his full international debut. Won by Vasa, Moreno, Vasa. Now Lucas Paqueta. Chase that, he says. Anthony does. In vain. Roberto Fernandez with this throw-in. Bolivia's first taste of World Cup football was 1930. Actually played Brazil in that tournament. Only played 2 matches. Bolivia lost them both 4-0 against Yugoslavia and then Brazil. And then the national team didn't play another fixture for 8 years. Whether that was some kind of retribution for their poor performance, I don't know. It's Anthony for Brazil. Not a bad effort, actually, cutting in onto his left foot. Jose Sagredo got across, but Anthony stepped inside him and curled that effort. It curled a fair bit, but not enough. It's Coutinho. Kick. Can't get it through to Moreno, but this is promising. And Alisson down to his right-hand side makes the save. Roberto Fernandez very confident to take the shot on from distance. Hit it pretty well on his left side, which is his favoured foot. Not sure it was on target, but Alisson was across and made a pretty comfortable save. Philip Coutinho knocked over here by Carrasco. Beg his pardon, Jose Herrera with the challenge. Coutinho felt it. Decent effort that by Roberto Fernandez. Fabinho. Alex Telles coming forward. Coutinho. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forward. Coutinho, nicely done. Lifting it over the top of the defender Jairo Quinteros, but Bolivia have recovered. Herrera back to goalkeeper Cordano. Well met by Dani Alves. Good old shoulder to shoulder that between the two number 18s. Anthony for Brazil pretty much won that confrontation with Gabriel Villamil. Bump. When Bolivia did return to the World Cup 20 years later, 1950, they only played one game. They were drawn in a group with Uruguay and France. France withdrew, didn't want to travel to Brazil, having qualified. The one game Bolivia did play, they lost 8-0 to Uruguay. It's a fun. Become very important to Tite's Brazil, has Lucas Paqueta. There's Eder Militao finding Marquinhos. Philippe Coutinho in a little bit of space here. Can turn and advance, slightly overran that. Coutinho, which is not like him. Jose Maria Carrasco came across to block him off. Alex Telles here. Richarlison was waiting for the ball to come to him. And Jose Herrera didn't allow him that time to stand and watch. Bruno Guimaraes here. Dani Alves. Anthony. Given away by Jason Chura. And another long-range blast, this time from Lucas Paqueta. Nice swivel of the hips. Shot not quite so good. The last year in which Tite will be in charge of Brazil. He'll step down after the World Cup finals, by which time he'll be 61. 6 years is a long time to live with the pressure and demands of the expectation that go with the Brazilian national team.
Ele vai mostrar! Ele vai mostrar! Ele vai mostrar! Ele vai mostrar!
Copa America winners under Tite in 2019, Brazil, but the World Cup has eluded them so far. They'll hope to put that right in November in Qatar. Segredo's forward ball. Marcelo Moreno, I was going to say it's one of the first times he's really touched the ball, but it's offside flag. Played in Brazil with Flamengo. Clearly offside there. Wrong side of Eder Militao. Fabinho.
É isso. É só conduzir pro gol.
Eder Militao finds Dani Alves. Dani Alves will be 39 in May. Good run that by Richarlison. Would have been very interesting to see whether video assistant referee would have called that on or off if the ball had ended up in the net. It was very, very tight. Looked in line to me at that angle, but a bit of video geometry might have been required. Marquinhos. Fabinho was knocked over after he played the pass, but picked himself up just in time as the ball came back to him. There's another collision off the ball right in front of the referee between Richarlison and Jairo Quinteros. Bruno Guimaraes, Eder Militao, Fabinho, Marquinhos. Error by Marquinhos. Vasa onto it, can he take advantage? Alisson with the save. Let off for Brazil. Henry Vasa again here. Best chance of the game so far, that. I'd almost say the first real chance of the game. Jason Chura. Carrasco. Henry Vasa, who had that opportunity, now taking on Coutinho. He's done really well. Bruno Guimaraes with the acrobatic clearance, but Brazil just can't clear their lines at the moment. Jose Herrera forward. Villarreal with the cross. Good header by Marquinhos, but Bolivia enjoying this little spell of the game. Jose Herrera with the throw-in. Henry Vasa again. It's a tangle of legs on the edge of the penalty area, and the decision goes Brazil's way. Well, they were lucky, Brazil, to get away with the error here. Henry Vasa was onto it very, very quickly, cut back inside Marquinhos. Hit his shot straight at Alisson, really. It's a much more comfortable save for the Brazilian goalkeeper than he might have expected. Not a great finish from Vasa, but his anticipation was excellent. He's never scored for his country. Cesar Farias, who is actually a Venezuelan, watching on, the coach of Bolivia. Halfway through the first half of this game, Bolivia 0, Brazil 0. Brazil unbeaten since the final of the Copa America last year, in which they lost to Argentina in the Maracanã. That Di Maria goal for Argentina, denying Brazil the chance to retain the Copa. Seven wins and 3 draws, Brazil, since then. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta back into Bruno Guimaraes, who's making a good run here, and he's dinked it through. It's a great chance. What a superb goal. Excellent run by Bruno Guimaraes into Lucas Paqueta, who strokes Brazil in front. That's a lovely goal, it really is. Bolivia unpicked by Bruno Guimaraes. The lovely ball into the run of Lucas Paqueta, who's being played onside by Jairo Quinteros, and who finished first time left-footed very smartly indeed. Excellent goal. Bolivia 0, Brazil 1. He's had a very good qualifying campaign, has Lucas Paqueta. Scored in Paraguay in Brazil's 2-0 win much earlier in the qualifying campaign. Also got the only goal in the victory over Colombia on home soil. And Brazil lead. Not been much to choose between the two sides in the first 24 minutes, but that was a moment of real quality. So back to square one for Bolivia. Jairo Quinteros, number 2 here, closed down by Richarlison. Jose Maria Carrasco. Nicely flicked on. Marcelo Moreno tussling with Eder Militao. Ploughing a bit of a lone furrow, in all honesty, the 34-year-old. Alex Telles, Eder Militao, Marquinhos, Dani Alves, Fabinho. It's a foul. Unfussy player, Fabinho, but extremely important to Brazil. Alisson with the free kick. Lashed away by Jose Sagredo. Might turn into a decent ball, that actually. Jason Chura here for Bolivia. Overlapping run was ignored. It was made by Roberto Fernandez, and having run all that way, the left back's got to retreat. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Nicely worked, Brazil. Here's Dani Alves. Philippe Coutinho. Nice weight on the touch from Coutinho. Bolivia wondering whether that was offside. The cross was squirted in. Richarlison couldn't quite reach it from Lucas Paqueta. Coutinho's pass here, just offside, I think, Lucas Paqueta. Flag went up. Had Richarlison reached it, it wouldn't have mattered. It might have mattered to Richarlison, but it wouldn't have counted. Jairo Quinteros for Bolivia. Good feet. Roberto Fernandez, well dealt with in the middle by the visitors. Anthony here for Brazil. Carried it a long way without anyone getting close to making a challenge. Lucas Paqueta. Philippe Coutinho. Dani Alves. Just bounced in front of Ruben Cordano, which maybe made the save a little bit more difficult. Pretty much invited to shoot. Quinteros finds Jose Herrera. Jose Maria Carrasco. Fernandez. Carrasco. Oh, lovely turn by Lucas Paqueta, who felt he was fouled. The referee said play on. Bolivia will happily do that. Jose Herrera with the cross, and that's Dani Alves putting it behind for the Bolivian corner. Spotted the danger. I think Brazil would have been unhappy if Moreno had tucked that away. They felt that they should have had a free kick. As it is, Bolivia have a corner. Moises Villarreal to take. With half an hour played. It's been tricky at times for Brazil, but the best moment of the game resulted in the goal. Villarreal with this corner kick, Moreno with the downward header well wide. Did well to get in the right place to get his head on the ball. Very difficult to then get the ball on target. Cesar Farias did coach his birth country, Venezuela, to the Copa America semi-final 11 years ago. The only time Venezuela have ever got so far advanced in any tournament. Given away carelessly, and now Brazil with 4 in this counter-attack. It was a mistake by Jason Chura. Green shirts have got back in some numbers now. Alex Telles. Lovely ball. Philippe Coutinho's touch just let him down. Otherwise, he had a clear opportunity to shoot a goal. It's a nice ball by Alex Telles. Jose Herrera. Eder Militao to Richarlison. Lucas Paqueta. Anthony. Eder Militao for one back by Moreno. It's a lovely spearing ball through to Vasa. Alex Telles with him. Vasa wins that first tussle. 2 in the middle, and he tried to go for glory from an impossible angle. Well, he did well here. Alex Telles looked like he'd won it there, but Vasa recovered. But he's highly unlikely to score from that angle. I think that's what he was trying to do. Brazil have a free kick. On Lucas Paqueta. That's what the free kick was for.
Vai caminhando fechado, Dani. Vamos, Richarlison. Protege, Richarlison.
Alex Telles for the throw-in.
É no Richarlison para proteger. Vai, fecha agora, fecha. Fecha, vem cá, saída fechada. Fechado.
Dani Alves riding the challenge, which was pretty much a kick from Jason Chura. Fabinho, Coutinho, overlapping run from Alex Telles. Coutinho miles off target. Carelessly given away to Anthony. Anthony shot. Well, you would hesitate to say that shoot on sight is the policy, but they're certainly not going to be shy about having a go. Brazil, it's 3 or 4 attempts from that kind of distance now. That one from Anthony, at least 2 from Coutinho, and one from Dani Alves. The one from Dani Alves is the only one that's been on target so far. Henry Vassa, shame. It's not been a great couple of years for Bolivian football. Their last win was in a friendly game back in January when they beat Trinidad and Tobago 5-0. Bruno Guimaraes here, good feet, he's worked it well. He's unselfish too. Coutinho, and that bounce just did for Coutinho, though the offside flag was up anyway. Well, Coutinho wasn't offside. Richarlison might have been. The early days of clashes between Bolivia and Brazil generally went in Brazil's favour, including a 10-1 win until in 1963 Bolivia finally beat Brazil. Thrilling sounding game, 5-4 Bolivia won it in the end. Vassa, nicely done, got away from Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho made half a challenge. Jose Herrera with the cross, shooting chance here. Villarreal took on the shot, left-footed, sliced it a little bit. Hit off the outside of that boot, I think. They've had some decent moments, Bolivia. Oh, nicely done. Fabinho completely taken out of it by an on-rushing Roberto Fernandez. The cross is sort of half dealt with by Alex Telles, brought down by Vassa. That's Dani Alves. Roberto Fernandez was just about beaten to it by Lucas Paqueta, who gave it a bit of a roll to just make sure the referee knew he'd been caught. The goal kick's been given, I think. It is a foul. Home fans are getting a little bit unhappy with how much time Alisson is taking to get the ball back in play. This is probably a Brazilian tactic to try and give the outfield players a bit of a chance to breathe deeply and find some oxygen somewhere in the thin air. We are for the geologists and geographers in a stadium which is 3,637 meters above sea level. Forward from Herrera. Roberto Fernandez. It's a really difficult chance, bouncing right in front of Jason Chura. Bouncing high as well, as it tends to off this surface. And Jason Chura was unable to keep it down. Just behind him too. Had a spell coaching in India, Cesar Farias. Quinteros. Villarreal. Into the last 5 minutes of what's been an interesting first half. Villarreal. Quinteros. Carrasco. Villarreal again. Harry Quinteros. Throw-in quickly taken. Quinteros to Vasa, trying to get away from Eder Militao. It's a foul. Free kick to Bolivia in a good position here. Quickly taken throw-in, just unsettled Brazil. It's a good position, this. Last couple of minutes of normal time in the first half. Moises Villarreal to deliver. Plenty in the middle, hoping to get their head on it. More yellow shirts than green, but there are 3 green on the edge of the Brazilian penalty area, not marked at the moment. Well, it's a good free kick, and Alisson is lucky that it ends up in his gloves. Well, Villarreal tried to catch him out here by going near post. Alisson managed to make a block and then was shielded very effectively by Eder Militao to make sure that Jose Sagredo couldn't get a touch. Could have worked out better, that, for Bolivia. They were a bit unfortunate. Got another free kick here. Bruno Guimaraes is being told to be careful by the Paraguayan referee. Given away by Quinteros very poorly. Lucas Paqueta getting forward. Carrasco only to Dani Alves for Brazil. Fabinho for Anthony. Richarlison's in the middle. And it's found Richarlison, who taps in. And Brazil lead by 2. Nobody anywhere near Richarlison. It's the simplest of goals. Well, Richarlison won't score many international goals more easily than that. Home fans not appreciating the celebration. Clearly onside as Fabinho played it through to Anthony. And the shot from Anthony took a little deflection off Jose Sagredo. But there are 3 or 4 Bolivian defenders there, marking nobody at all. And Richarlison just had to steer it into the back of an empty net. And he helps himself to his 12th international goal in his 34th appearance for Brazil. And it's 2-0. Slightly harsh on Bolivia, maybe the scoreline. First Brazilian goal is real quality. Second is poor defending, in tandem with a little bit of luck in the way it deflected off Sagredo for Richarlison. Bolivia have crafted 2 or 3 reasonable opportunities, haven't taken it. Bruno Guimaraes with a good-looking ball forward. Richarlison glancing across to see if the offside flag's going to go up, and it hasn't. Jose Maria Carrasco got across with a well-timed sliding intervention here. Richarlison rather jumped out of it. Last few seconds of added time at the end of the first half. Brazil with a comfortable cushion now. Coutinho with the corner. And the referee from Paraguay says that'll do for the first half. Brazil lead by 2-0. It's a slightly flattering scoreline, but the first goal was outstandingly created